Everyone, welcome to the Sports Lab podcast. This is the first ever episode of this, and I have a guest today. His name is Maurice. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
But you already did that, though. You just said, I have a guest today, and his name is Maurice.
You don't want to tell about your channel and stuff like that?
Oh, is that what people do when they introduce themselves?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I got a channel. There you go.
Good enough. Now today, there's a lot of very interesting content. I'm gonna talk about content in the NBA and in the NFL. I do want to start quick. First, I gotta go to my sponsor. I'm sponsored by My Dreams. Now, after that, get past that, we gonna talk about this guy named Russell Wilson.
This nigga,
Now,
a funny nigga.
Russell Wilson, he plays so bad, he might need to get cut. I ain't gonna lie to you. He cut level bad. He's cut level bad. Watching Russell Wilson play yesterday was hilarious content. I loved it. I loved it.
I hate it.
No, look, the Denver fans leaving the stadium when it was tied, that is perfect comedy. But
They did that today. I just thought about MLB. It's about MLB because the Cardinals went against the Phillies, and the Phillies came back and beat them niggas I think it was 2-0. And at the top of the ninth, nigga, and kills me because that means I have to stay extra longer. I hate baseball; it take too long. And they always came back and fucking won 6-2, all in the ninth. I was like, damn, that's crazy as hell.
Dang, what?
And Cardinals fans were just leaving right when they choked the shit. They just left. They got up out of there.
But the thing is, even if the Broncos won the game, though, I feel like they still wouldn't appreciate.
They lost.
Yeah, the Broncos lost.
I don't know, but even if they won, it's still they lost.
Yeah, if they won, it's like the Colts fans. Like Matt Ryan's also washed. If you're a Colts fan, don't be too happy. He's also washed, so that was terrible on his part. But we ain't talking about Matt. Today we would have talked about the quarterback who lost, right? If Russell Wilson won, we would talk more about Matt Ryan. But Matt Ryan, when he barely escaped putridity, if that's a word, he barely escaped it. And Russell Wilson, we talking about him. He has a beautiful wife. Good for him. But I'm telling you, look,
Sierra?
They hate him. Yes. Remember, you saw the play where my man was wide open. I think his last name Hamler. He was wide open at the last play of the game, and he started slamming his helmet.
Why he slam that shit on Russell Wilson?
No, that means he get fined, suspended, and maybe even expelled.
But that shit will maybe knock him back into,
knock him back into concussion land.
No Seahawks shit.
We cracking on concussions. You think we're gonna add another concussion? You saw Tua last week.
I ignored it, just like the Miami Dolphins. I ignored that shit. It's all right, bro. I don't know. I hated the game. You said it was funny. I mean, like I said, there are normally bad games. There are normally funny games like that when niggas be throwing crazy interceptions and shit. I don't know, Nathan Peterman shit. That shit was hilarious. Or something with Baker Mayfield, maybe Sam Darnold shit. But I don't know, something about this nigga Russell. Not because he known supposed to be good, but some of the throws that nigga making, which is stupid shit to me. I'm like, nigga, that would make no sense for you to make that throw. Most of the time, people who make throws, it be they trying to force the action. They really trying to force it in between the tight coverage. This nigga Russell Wilson just say he like Patrick Mahomes. He playing like Patrick Mahomes with Tyreek Hill. What he say Tyreek somewhere down there type shit. Yeah. That's how exactly that nigga be playing. It was alright though. They washed.
I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that for them. Is there a way to fix that? Is he just I
don't know, maybe some more time with the offense. Maybe that's what he needs. I mean, I couldn't tell yesterday if it was his bad offense or bad or great defense.
Hell, my
I could not tell from that shit at all. Because there were some good defensive plays, but then after I was like, damn, a lot of shit just be the Matt Ryan just fumbling. The offensive lines or both teams were just ass. That's what it came down to. They were just both ass. Maybe because they got niggas injured, but Lord have mercy. Right as of right now, Thursday Night Football for these past 4 weeks has been ass. Amazon ain't getting.
The Dolphins game was Tua got hurt.
They got injured, so it was ass. So
what was
Amazon losing all types of money.
I don't like the Thursday night. I don't like the what's it called? The theme song, the theme song and stuff. It's
I don't even pay attention to that.
But Richard Sherman, he had flashbacks though. I feel you, boy. That's the worst play ever. You for sure got PTSD forever from.
I like their hosts. I like their hosts on Thursday Night Football. Richard Sherman, Ryan Fitzpatrick. What's my man's name? Played for the Rams and Bengals.
Oh,
Whitworth. And then the chick, they got some good stuff there.
But Thursday night, you think it's an L? It just stayed on. It was on NBC, I think, week 1, and then usually it was on NFL Network. I think it just stayed there.
What was on what? It was on NFL Network.
Yeah, it's on NBC, NFL Network, and sometimes Fox.
I think it should stay on Amazon because it's easier. It's more. It's easier. Like everybody got NFL Network. I think more people got Amazon Prime.
Got Amazon Prime though, huh?
Yeah, they make more money off that shit.
But
they just need better games.
If people come into it, next week is freaking Commanders and
I know it's some more ass shit.
It'd be so wonderful. I would love if it was like a 50-50 game. They say they switch it up on you. They say no.
The way Justin Fields can't throw the ball, and then this nigga
Carson Wentz is an awful man.
He awful. They were saying like, damn, maybe they should have kept this nigga Carson Wentz from last year. They should have drafted somebody. That's what Coach. They did draft somebody. They drafted who they drafted? That nigga from Duke, right? Or maybe maybe that was the Commanders who drafted that nigga. Nah, I remember. No, he wasn't from Duke. He was from Cincinnati.
The Commanders, that's an awful freaking name, though. Should have been.
It is pretty bad. This is a big ass W.
The Washington Commanders, like you're never winning a Super Bowl. I'm telling you, you're never gonna win a Super Bowl with the Commanders. Promise you that. All your life, you can go 6 lifespans. You'll never win a Super Bowl. 6 lifespans, you ain't win a Super Bowl with the Commanders.
So they're gonna have the longest drought.
They're gonna beat the Cubs. I'm telling you right now. You think I'm capping? They're gonna beat the Cubs. The Commanders ain't win no Super Bowl. That's just in the contract of your name. You're not winning no Super Bowl. And all the messed up stuff your team like it's done in the past in terms of the history, like Dan Snyder and all the little things that happened in terms of there ain't no way. They go about 200 years and then
they should have done the Red Tails, but they ain't fuck with black people.
They didn't like black people. Washington Red Tails would get so much support. You hear me? They went Super Bowl.
What was the other one they had? The Renegades? Is that the other one they had? Renegades.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. We can go with that.
Anyway,
but I'm gonna switch topics. I'm gonna get to actually another person. I'm gonna keep it on football.
Okay.
I want to keep on football. I want to talk about my man Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown, my man.
Oh my god.
Concussion rap. I gotta talk about my man Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown should have been a Hall of Famer. I'm not gonna lie to you. His stats for 5 years? He had 5 years. He could go against any receiver in history. Only Jerry Rice can come up with his papers and say, no, I think I'm better. Only person in those 5 years, from 2014 season to the 2018 season, right? Those 5 seasons, that Antonio Brown, in my opinion, should have finished as the 2nd greatest receiver of all time. And you might say, what about Randy Moss? What about Terrell Owens? They don't got no rings either. They ain't got no rings. So Antonio Brown ain't got no ring? They ain't got no rings? Who cares? Jerry Rice got 3. It's a big reason. Obviously, he played 60 years and whatever. But look, Antonio Brown, when Vontaze Burfict hit that man, I know people say, and he denies it, all his sense, in my opinion, all his common sense and his ability and his brain got knocked out with them. I promise. There ain't no way. Because people say he was acting like that somewhat before that, but there ain't no way someone can be that. There's no way you can be that and not have something wrong with your brain. Ain't no way.
Crazy.
This man flashed himself in front of...
That nigga crazy. That's what he is. He crazy as hell. He a whack dog.
He took a picture... Well, he had a picture on his Instagram with Tom Brady's wife, knowing that Tom Brady and his wife got problems.
Really?
I don't know if you heard of that, but he took a picture of him and Tom Brady's wife. It's on Instagram. And knowing that Tom Brady and his wife has problems, and knowing that Tom Brady's the reason why he has a ring and had any extra chances outside of Pittsburgh, Tom Brady's the reason why you have extra chances, and he gonna hold that man like that.
That nigga crazy. That's what he is. I told you, crazy ass nigga. I want to be like that nigga from the Boondocks. What's my man's name? Uncle Ruckus. That nigga crazy ass black man. I'm sorry, he losing it.
And I remember when he got on Juju Smith-Schuster, because Juju was like looked up to him.
Oh yeah, he was trying to help him out.
Antonio said like, "Hey, look at you coming to me for help," and then Juju was like, "Well, I was in college. I just want to live for the best receiver in the league. I can't do that." I don't know. He thought that was like a flex.
He ain't like that, bro.
That's stupid, boy. Antonio Brown
can't do that. Juju said he learned more. He learned more at Kansas City these past few months than he's ever learned with the Steelers. I heard something like that a few days ago.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie.
He's probably. I think he's just throwing shade at the Steelers, but he did say some shit like that.
I barely hear it. I mean, he plays well, I assume, but it's not like I don't see him like making all these highlights and being like in Pittsburgh. He was more of, especially his first couple years with Antonio Brown.
Okay.
He was, they were killing it. It's so sad that team with Ben Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown
Other people too
fell off all at the same time.
They had my man Bryant. What's my name? What's his name? Bryant. Martavius Bryant.
Martavius Bryant was good. He was good for.
What happened to that? That nigga fell off too.
Yeah, but like no one remembers Martavius Bryant. Besides,
I do.
Like how what's the man, Keneal Harry? Like you just know, or Nikhil Harry, whatever.
Hell yeah.
Like people like that.
Hell
Only you and like diehard people.
But that was a good team they had. They had all them people. They had a number one wide receiver, a number two wide receiver, and then another number two wide receiver that's playing the slot. Then they have Le'Veon Bell. Then they have Big Ben. Obviously, they got a really good offensive team. And obviously, they line is good. I feel like that's like the best version of the killer bees that they had.
Yeah, but they ran into Tom Brady. Actually, I don't think they.
No, it was Jacksonville.
The Jaguars. They ran to the Jaguars.
They lost to them niggas in divisional round or some shit like that.
They ran to Blake Bortles.
He retired.
He did retire.
Look at that.
The Jaguars. They sent a Twitter. They put it on Twitter and Instagram. Congratulations to the boat. Started the goat, the boat. I guess the Bortles of all time. I don't know.
Oh, bust of all time. What the hell does that mean? Like
that'd be a big shake. That'd be tough. That'd be a big shake. But
the boat.
The only way you can figure out if someone has CTE is when they die and you examine their brain. Yes, only way you can figure that out. So you will only know that for sure. Some guys said that probably most of all NFL players have some version of CTE because they're in the NFL. But Antonio Brown, I think hopefully you live a long life and hopefully you get over your stuff. But
you can't do no MRIs or something. You can't do like an MRI and examine it.
No, you can't examine it. Only way you know. So when the NFL players, like when they, delete themselves or they do something like that, a lot of times they say, hey, can you donate my brain to research, or the family donates the brain, and I say, oh yeah, he had CTE.
Oh yeah, this shit was pretty ass, dog. Yeah.
Like the wrestler, the insert player 2.
You can't say that.
No, I didn't say his name. I said insert player 2.
I'm gonna say it then.
What'd you say? No, what you doing?
Insert player 2. That's a funny ass name. But you know what's one thing they did say about Antonio Brown? Hey, guess what?
What?
He got a big dick.
Clip it.
That's what they said. They got all strong. That nigga. I don't know about the white lady, what she was thinking about it, but why was that nigga touching his dick in the water? He can do a lot of weird shit. I was like, they get like, I don't know. This is why women gotta take self defense class. Whoop that nigga ass. I don't know. I was drowning that nigga. If I was a girl, I would start drowning that nigga or something. But hey, I don't know. I heard that he drowned her too. He tried to drown her too. I don't know. It's a lot of it's just allegations. It's a lot of allegations. Nothing has really been confirmed.
That's interesting. Yeah, drown her too. That's out of nowhere. I didn't hear that.
I heard that like he tried to put he had like a scarf and put it over her face, and it was sort of like waterboarding her. I was like, nigga, this nigga crazy, nigga. I said, you got.
Bro, Antonio Brown, before that hit, bro, I swear he was a model person. He wasn't a model person, but he was a good. If he was a diva a little bit, wide receivers are divas. Wide receivers are divas, right? They trying to get their money, trying to get the ball. They act a little temper tantrum, but like, he wasn't like this. This is crazy. This is not normal behavior. If he was like fussing because he didn't get the ball and maybe a little temper tantrum, okay. This is man showing his privacy to like people and betraying people that was usually before once his friends. Remember, concussion rap, his music he put out, some of the worst I've ever heard in my life. Like everything Antonio Brown is doing, Vontaze Burfict's out the league for a reason. That man was, hurting and injuring people on purpose. So
it's his heel turn. That's all this.
It's a heel turn. That's actually really
this is a heel turn.
It's a sad heel turn though. It's not like one that the crowd gets over.
Yeah, no, he's trying to make his push. That's it. They're trying to give him a push. That's it.
What is he in his arc? Is he a villain? Is he turning to the villain or something?
Oh, that motherfucker ultra villain. That's what he is. Yeah, the ultra villain, dog. He everybody nemesis, the whole world. That motherfucker crazy.
Pray for Antonio Brown. I will go to another sport. I'm gonna flip to the NBA, man. There's a guy. His name is
what's his name?
Victor.
Victor.
It's a tankathon. People said, there's reports. It's like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has tweaked his finger. He's out for the season.
Dumbass.
Jalen Green, he stubbed his toe. He's out for the season.
That's dumb, bro. That's so dumb.
The San Antonio Spurs, the whole basketball team's out for the season. They are hiring scouts to play.
That's dumb. That's even better. Okay.
So the goal is that we are everybody trying to get Victor Wembanyama. Now I'm gonna tell you this. Look, for everyone who's trying to be a super tanker, take it from a tank master. Like
take it from me. Nigga.
No, you're not good at that. He's not good at that.
Exactly. That's why don't do that shit. That shit don't be panning out for no niggas.
No, but look, take it from someone who's more realistic in terms of like has better results than he has. Now look, me, I have had the worst record. I'm a Rockets fan. I've had the worst record in the NBA the last 2 seasons, and I have not had the first pick. I got the second pick, and I got the third pick. I deserve Victor Wembanyama. I don't know how the heck Detroit be jumping me and Orlando be jumping me. No. Me. I deserve Wembanyama. I'm gonna try to get the 5th worst record or the 4th worst record so I can get the first pick. That's my thing.
You think that's the best thing to do?
That's the best thing to do. Because if I get the first pick again, they're gonna give me like the 8th, not the 8th. I have the lowest you can go is the 5th. But I deserve some Wembanyama. Now here's a problem. There's one problem with Wembanyama.
Okay. He's skinny.
If I draft him, I know he gonna break his Lisfranc. He have a Lisfranc bone injury year 2.
Definitely. Skinny as shit.
He's 7'4". That's even more of a problem than the skinny. He's 7'4".
Well, yeah,
he's too tall.
Because he's skinny, or he's tall. He's skinny because he's tall.
Regardless, he's tall, and him being tall is a very big recipe for injury.
Disaster.
Take it from a Rockets fan.
Take it from a Knicks fan.
Who on your team got? Oh, y'all don't want to believe me then, Chris?
Of course. Giannis destroyed my whole franchise. Nigga.
He could have been a superstar too. He could have been.
He probably. I heard people say he a better version of Singapore Zingis.
That's his floor.
Yeah, his floor. I'm saying like a better version of the Singapore Zingis, which is crazy.
Yeah,
the best version of Porzingis is his floor.
Yeah, that is crazy, right? Mm-hmm. But look, like this man was doing dribble moves, hitting deep threes, and all that.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna tell you. You think a lot of people say this? You think he a better prospect than LeBron James?
LeBron?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like for this day and age, he's probably the best prospect that we've seen in a while, in like the past 10 years. Because I feel like if you put that nigga back in, like, would he been a better prospect? Like if LeBron if he was in the 2003 draft, would he have been the second? Would he have been toe to toe with LeBron?
Yes.
Nah, I don't think so.
In terms of picking and being picked? I mean, Yao Ming was just picked the 1 overall the year before. He's 7'6". So.
Yeah, but like, I feel like what people wanted from a center is different then. They didn't want that type of shit from a center. And the Yao Ming was thicker than that. It was thicker than that shit.
I know, but he has everything. Like, he blocks, rebounds. The only thing he does different really is he shoots and he can like steal the ball from you where like your hand is like over here. And he is like over here, like, but he has an 8-foot wingspan, so he can go all across your chest.
That's why you want him.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. So, Wembanyama.
Is he a better prospect than him? No, I still think LeBron's probably a better prospect.
It'll be a discussion though. It'll be a discussion. It was 03 draft. It'll be a discussion. People will be like, there might be some Peyton Manning, Ryan Leaf stuff though. Like, what if that's like that? Like,
that's what you think? This nigga gonna fall off?
Like Wembanyama would be the second pick, and then he'd just be like either most injury prone.
And Scoot Henderson. Scoot Henderson injured now.
For what? How?
I heard he banged knees with Wembanyama. See, he already injured niggas and shit.
Oh, that's tough.
He also got start.
At least he's not getting
exactly.
Injured.
You can't get injured unless you injure niggas. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Smart.
Enforce the injury.
Get the competition out of there.
I like that. Respect.
That's smart. That's that mentality. What he said he's a good player. Scoot Henderson's a good player. He probably go number 1 if I didn't exist. If I was never born. I was like, yeah. You hear what I'm saying?
He snapped his fingers and then I could disappear. Gone. Like, damn, that's tough.
But I know I'm not gonna pick up. I'm gonna tell you something. The Knicks. I'm gonna go to the Knicks real quick because the Knicks are always relevant when it comes to draft.
Oh, damn it.
But y'all, I don't know. Y'all are purgatory.
I know we are.
You need.
Bro,
I trade.
Don't even talk to me about no draft. I don't look, bro. I don't even give a damn about. I'm at that point. I don't even care about the draft no more. I don't even care about the draft. I used to care so much about the draft. I don't even care about free agency no more. Honestly, I don't even know if we care if the niggas really play sometimes. The draft shit, it just be ass, bro. It's type of shit like, it's more like, I used to do scouting all the time. Oh, get this nigga. You know, I had no life and shit. But like, at this point, I'm like, it don't matter, because even regardless, it don't even matter, like, sometimes who the niggas we get. It's all about player development sometimes, and how we develop players. And we ain't developing niggas, so I feel like if we got Wembanyama regardless, like, he still wouldn't hit his ceiling. So
if you got Wembanyama, that's the most hyped up thing in the history of humanity.
Who cares about hype? It's always hype. It's the Knicks, like, hyped up shit. Niggas they gonna hype shit anywhere. You go against Trae Young, they gonna hype that shit while he blowing us up by 50. They gonna hype that shit up regardless. That's just a normal thing because it's New York. I can care less about hype. I wish we was a small market team, but obviously it's impossible.
Yeah, he gonna be in Charlotte. It'll be funny.
I would love to go to Charlotte or go to Wizards.
No, I would like to go to the small market. Go to the Pacers or something. Go to a really small market team. No, because like we need teams. Like the NBA needs small market teams to get bigger. Like, you know, just before, like with Giannis, right? Imagine someone said he needs to go to the Bucks.
Why they need it? Oh, because niggas are leaving.
Yeah, he's like, go to the Bucks. You like the Bucks? He shouldn't go to the Bucks. And now look at the Bucks. It's good, right?
Well, I guess they don't really feel like that to me because I'm like the only big market team who don't benefit from that type of stuff. Who benefit from superstars coming to them? Everybody else does. Lakers, Clippers, you know, the Heat, Chicago to an extent.
I haven't got a big free agent in so long. Last big free agent the Rockets got was Dwight Howard. Actually, you know, Chris Paul technically. It was a
Chris
trade.
Paul.
It was a signing trade, but Chris Paul didn't want to come over, so we'll go with that. But James Harden doing it every time. I guess everyone just hated James Harden.
Wembanyama, cool ass.
Yeah, he seemed like he gonna be a Naruto, so that's why everyone wanted him because he has the main character energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like they look like we can make an anime off this guy. You know what I'm saying? And it can last. So? It can last 10 years, right? A bunch of fillers, of fillers too, right?
In the beginning, though.
Yeah. And it's gonna be one of those animes that's gonna be on the top 5 anime list. It'll be right there with the Narutos, with the Dragon Ball Z's, with the Full Metal Alchemist.
Come on, some more. Spit some more for me.
More? Okay. Hunter
some
x
more
Hunter.
anime. Okay. Some
Attack on Titans.
Okay.
Sailor Moon.
Okay.
Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
You know, like the goats of that. You know what I'm saying? It could be up there. That's what they think. So if you have a team that can create a plot like that, an anime like that, you want to make sure that you get the benefits. You want to be the guy. You want to be Masashi. I don't know if I say his name right, but let me try. Masashi Kishimoto.
You was close enough.
How you say it?
Masashi Kishimoto.
Good enough. That's the creator of Naruto. What he just said. Creator of Naruto. You want to be that guy getting that. You know what I'm saying? You want to make a manga. You want to have your manga have 50 to 100 books. You want to have 500 to 1,000 episodes. You want to have a One Piece. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could be a One Piece. You know what I'm saying? But 20 years of episodes. Type of thing. You know, a la LeBron. That's what you want. You know? Steph Curry's a main character. LeBron's a main character. Kobe main character. So Giannis about to be. Luke is about to be. It's Wembanyama time.
Wembanyama. So you gonna take away Wembanyama?
Nah, I'm just gonna play. We're just gonna play. Get the fifth pick. Jabari Smith already got ankle sprain injury.
Bro, I swear to niggas who just tank, that shit like you put all that shit, you put all your energy into that shit, and that shit never pan out, bro. it don't pan out. You might as well just let them niggas. I mean, teams should tank for. I'm talking about as a fan. As a fan, I mean, teams should definitely tank for that nigga. Don't get it twisted. Y'all should definitely like, you know, has a sprained finger out for the season, stomach ache out for 6 weeks type shit. Like, y'all should definitely do that. But as a fan, nah, I would not be like, I wouldn't be so like fun about the tank. I ain't gonna say you should talk shit if they tanking, but don't get your hopes up. That's what I'm trying to say. This whatever happens. At the end of the day, if you don't get Wembanyama, you get Scoot Henderson. He looked like a pretty good point guard. I think he's like 6'7". He's 6. Oh, for real? I thought he's like 6'7". Damn. I guess he's 6'4" or some shit.
That would be some crazy stuff. But it's like a John Wall type of passer and then like Russell Westbrook type athleticism. It's kind of, but
really?
he seems like a smarter player than Russell Westbrook. So it's basically a John Wall, and John Wall is the number 1 overall pick.
Then you got the Thomas twins, the Thomas niggas, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So there's some talent here. There's a comparison. One of those players, I forgot his name, but he's compared to Scottie Barnes, Scottie Pippen. This likes it, and that's freaking great to be a Scottie Barnes, Scottie Pippen type player. Like, you're gonna be part of championship teams forever. What's my man? Yeah, Scoot Henderson, you know, John Wall type player. Victor Wembanyama they say is like a Porzingis, Giannis, you know, freaking unicorn, crazy mole type beat.
No, you can't say unicorn. You gotta call that nigga something different, like the alien or some shit. I heard somebody call him the alien. Gotta be some different name.
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna make sure. I'll also make sure I put the Victor Wembanyama, Chris, and Maurice guy. So if you're a fan of Victor Wembanyama, I'm gonna put his videos in this description, so you can be like, and especially, I'm not gonna tell you what team he is. He's on in your career sim. He's probably on like 4 teams, I think. But if he's on your team in this career sim, have fun, because I've seen many career sims, or I've seen some careers little like clips where he's on the Rockets, and I'm like,
ooh, calm down.
Cap. He's like some cap. I ain't gonna get that guy. I know we're Rockets. We not main character team. We side character team.
You don't get that type of blessing.
No, they don't give me that plot. I'm gonna go to the next topic too. This topic's hilarious. My man Draymond Green and Jordan Poole.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know about the Draymond Green Jordan Poole thing, it's all over the internet, all over Twitter. Draymond Green socked Jordan Poole, and we thought it was going to end there. But what happened is that TMZ paid some Warriors video coordinator $2.5 million to release this. So now it's on, because that wasn't supposed to get out. Because you know the Warriors are smart. They want all of it. They don't want to have like an Ime Udoka type of thing where everything gets out. They want to keep everything inside. Ime Udoka is probably more extreme. His situation is more extreme. But but this they don't want stuff getting out. But someone paid a coordinator to leak it. So now everyone's watching it and everyone's making opinions from all sports. Lamar Jackson said you got to see me. That's an instant fade. J.R. Smith say that's an instant fade. Everybody's saying that's an instant fade. So
it's like the way they saying that shit. It's not like that. They make it seem like this nigga Draymond Green snuck up on that nigga like and punched him without him looking. That nigga Jordan Poole clearly pushed him and had every chance to like defend himself. It's that nigga Draymond Green must have fast twitch muscles, I guess, and destroyed his chin. I don't know. Get that nigga some sweet chin music or some shit.
But they said this. They did say that that this type of thing, like a lot of people say, you can't forgive this in terms of like, remember when Draymond called Kevin Durant a B, and it hurt Kevin Durant so bad he had to leave. Do you think it'll be like Jordan Poole?
Yeah, he likes skin. That's fucked up. I shouldn't say that shit. But he gave me that type of energy, though. I feel like he gave me that type of energy. Like, yeah. But no, it wouldn't happen. No, actually, that wouldn't happen. No. Jordan Poole wouldn't leave. Draymond Green would leave because he older. They clearly just wouldn't. They wouldn't just keep. They would. Before it was like, well, I don't know. Kevin Durant wanted to leave, so that's different. But I think because Draymond Green was under contract, but Draymond Green's contract about to end, and I think Jordan Poole up for to be re-signed. So they're gonna keep Jordan Poole.
But the thing is, though, is that like the Warriors will never win another championship without Draymond Green.
Yeah,
like, Draymond Green is the most. Like Jordan Poole can stay, and Draymond Green leaves, and they'll never ever see the finals. Like Draymond Green is not easily. Steph Curry number 1. Draymond Green is a very good close number 2 because Draymond Green, he's a defensive anchor, right? He keeps everything together. He is great. And like as a Rockets fan, there's many games where I'm like, dang, Draymond freaking everywhere. Like you get pissed, like Draymond everywhere. Damn.
How you do that? Why you do that?
Because he's very smart defensively. He get taken away. I know he played off on that finals, and Andrew Wiggins stepped up. But if he leaves, the Warriors are never seeing the finals again. So to be honest with you, you keep Jordan Poole. He sees some girls on the sideline. He started chucking half-court threes, but that ain't gonna work. You face Milwaukee and Giannis dunking all over you.
You gotta get rid of Jordan. You gotta get rid of because Draymond asking for like some ridiculous contract. I ain't about to pay Draymond no crazy contract for what? Yeah, next 3 years.
It's one of those things. It's like you gotta look and see like this guy been on your team for all these years. Like Klay Thompson can make $40 million. He's gonna pay $40 million. Klay Thompson ain't worth $40 million. So you can figure.
I think that's different though, because I feel they paid him before he got injured, before he tore his Achilles. I mean, again,
his ACL and his Achilles.
Well, you doing that with the anticipation like of you sign him with expecting him to be, Klay Thompson and whatnot. But you're doing it because based on what, like, if I'm the head office, right, and the previous season you saw him play, right, and I gave him all this money because I said, oh, this is how I saw how Klay Thompson played. What Draymond Green has played like, why would I give him all that? It's sort of like what's my man's name? Did you used to make fun of that nigga all the time? Oh my gosh, he played for the Lakers. He also played for your team. I can't remember. Trevor Ariza. Right, this nigga wanted a pay raise right after he stunk up in the conference finals. Right, why would I do that? Why? What's the point of giving him that type of money based on the way he played last season?
I know, but Draymond, like, he has history of, like, the thing is, in that last postseason, Nikola Jokic was going through hell. Draymond Green was like on Nikola Jokic. Obviously, no one else is guarding Nikola Jokic on that team. Draymond Green was all on Nikola Jokic, so it's not like he was awful. He was awful in the finals. But Draymond, like a small ball center who can guard other centers, like big centers, like extremely well, is extremely valuable. It's more valuable than the light skin shooter.
Might get PJ Tucker.
But PJ Tucker now is good with passers. Draymond Green. Draymond Green usually leads the team in assists. But I think with Jordan Poole, he said triple single. I think Jordan Poole said triple single. I think that's what happened. I think that's so stupid. But hey, look, if you get imagine you get a 5x5 and they call you, say you got a triple single. It is a triple. Say it's 5-5-5-5-5.
Yeah.
Right. That's better than triple double.
That's a quintuple single.
And that's much better than triple double. Much better than triple double. Probably 5x5.
Much harder. Right? Yeah.
That means you have impacted basketball on all phases of the game.
All phases. Every
that's
single
what I
thing.
remember. Like on your game, well, not on your game channel, but like I said, I wish. Like, he recorded a 2K. He didn't record, but on 2K20, he played against Giannis, right? And Giannis Antetokounmpo had the greatest stat line of all time. Now, he had 81 points, but Giannis Antetokounmpo had 60 points, 18 rebounds. He had 6 steals, 7 blocks.
He didn't want to lose, bro.
He had a 5x5 game. Almost triple-double, too, with 60 points. That was special. That is an NBA classic. They put it on Hardwood Classics on NBA TV on Saturday mornings. I know it, but it didn't happen. But obviously Draymond's not going to do that. But Draymond to me is so impactful. But they're doing legal. Warriors are looking at legal, not legal not issues. Looking legally for the person who.
Oh, for that, yeah, definitely. Whatever, yeah. I mean, like, how much money do you think that nigga be making? $2.5 million. Yeah, he probably don't make. He probably make 80. He probably make 80. Nah, probably too. He probably make like 60, 70K. And he done it for $2 million.
That's his whole life. That's
how
much he'll make in your life.
But how you just let that nigga do that shit? Like, there's nobody else in the room. That he just sneak away. He's like, hold on, I don't see that nigga Steve Kerr nowhere. Let me go up in there and record this on my phone and leak it.
I mean, they want to keep that inside, but that's unfortunate. That
you can sue that nigga. You could probably sue him. That'd be fucked up. $2.5 million.
That's tough. I was like, damn, can you at least
that
shit, $1 million?
I would hell no. I would do that shit just to be petty. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna do that shit for $3.5 million. So he got to figure out how to make out the other $1 million. That's some real petty shit. That shit send you to hell, most definitely. Yeah, I like that shit. I like that. That's some good thinking. I like that. I would do some shit like that. Yeah.
But TMZ, hopefully, if that happened, hopefully TMZ reimbursed, give him $1 million. But because this story is huge. This is a big story. This is all over the internet. So
they always got some shit at the beginning of the season too. During like the preseason, there's always some like big story that comes out. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Golden State make it to the finals anyways. Though. Sorry, guys. I think the road ends here.
Think so?
I think the Clippers are deeper than you.
Damn. Say it again.
So I think the Clippers are a deeper team than you guys. You didn't have to run it to Kawhi Leonard, and trust me, Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs is a mother. Shut your mouth.
I heard he beefy now too.
He what?
He beefy.
Oh, he got muscle?
Yeah, I heard he got beef.
Hopefully that works. Hopefully that don't make him stiff. But Kawhi Leonard, the only reason the Clippers got out of that Mavericks series a couple years ago is because Kawhi Leonard was averaging like 35 a game. Like Luka was averaging like 40, and Kawhi was averaging like 35, and keeping them in there. Kawhi Leonard is a special player. We took a year out. They should, to me, they would have won the championship the year before with when they beat the Mavericks and they beat the Jazz and they faced the Suns. I believe straight up. I believe they would have won that championship. Kawhi Leonard was going to beat the freaking Suns for sure.
That's when the Suns went to the final. I mean, to the finals.
Yeah. Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard got better plot. The 2019, the whole 2019 year, that is like plot city. They gave him like the whole story. They gave him a whole season, They gave him one season, right? And he absolutely killed it. They were selling so many copies of the manga. They were doing so freaking great that year. You hear me?
I do.
You enjoyed that season a lot?
Hated it. Worst season ever.
Cap star.
I'm joking. That shit was excellent. It's like funny shit. Since he funny. Oh, there go my camera. Oh, better now. It's funny. When people do funny shit, that make me laugh. Me. If you don't do funny shit, then hey. That's why Jordan Poole getting his ass knocked out. Yeah, that shit funny. I like that. Damn, he got his ass whooped. That's crazy. Did he even get any punches in after? I wonder.
No, he just pushed. No, he didn't get no punches in.
Hey, was he knocked out? We didn't see what happened afterwards.
No, I don't know if he was like sleep. They say he wasn't hurt, but I mean, it's pretty. He was out.
Oh, some good.
That's
memes,
hilarious. The memes are being created. The Melvin Gordon meme for Russell Wilson. This meme here. They even got memes with the Thursday Night Football game. They show like Jeffrey Dahmer. If you ever watched the series in the beginning, he shows the watch a movie, and he's like, we're gonna sit here and watch a movie, and they show the Thursday Night Football game.
I'm like, Lord help me. Why did I even watch that game? I could have turned the game off. That's crazy. I blame nobody but myself for that.
Yeah, you blame only for your sins.
Yeah, I can only blame myself for that. Why did I watch that game? Even though it was ass, but I had nothing else to do.
Yeah, you watch a comedy or a tragedy, whatever.
Definitely a tragedy.
And the last topic I'm talking about today
what's up?
My man LeBron James.
Okay.
And LeBron James, a couple of things. Number one, he's very close to breaking the all-time NBA scoring record, biggest record of all time. But when he was asked, does he have a relationship with the current scoring record in Kareem Abdul Jabbar, he was like, no relationship. And people are looking at that saying, oh, LeBron don't F with Kareem.
Why?
Oh.
That didn't have a relationship.
No, this is my anticipation. This is my thing. Kareem be saying a lot of not wild stuff, but Kareem do be taking shots multiple times.
Do.
I think he take a lot of shots on players. A lot.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah. So since he take a lot of shots, like LeBron, maybe he don't like that. And also, I feel like Kareem could take shots at LeBron for a reason, and this is a big reason why. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar broke the all-time scoring record in 1984. Right.
Okay.
It is 2022. That is 38 years ago. Kareem is like 75 years old. So that means more than half of his life, he's had the all-time scoring record, right?
Okay, yeah.
So when someone's going to come in, and this is just natural competitiveness, right? When someone's about to come in and beat your record, because no one talks about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the GOAT, and I think, Shannon said this on Skipper Shannon. No one talks about him as the GOAT, right? They talk about Jordan, they talk about LeBron, they talk about Kobe. Rest in peace. They talk about Kobe over Kareem. Kareem got 6 championships. Kareem has 6 MVPs, and Kareem has the all-time scoring record, and he is not seen as the GOAT. Now, the only thing you are holding on to is the all-time scoring record. When LeBron passes that, ain't nobody gonna talk about Kareem.
Damn, he gonna be erased from history?
It's like, no one gonna talk about him.
Damn. He could be erased from history, basically what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like no one's gonna say, Kareem's my GOAT. Who says Kareem's my GOAT? Who says that?
I say that. I had my cousin. My cousin said he thought he believed Bill Russell was a GOAT because he had all these championships. And I was like, nah. I'd be like, nah. I ain't lying. That nigga's incorrect. That's all he is. He's incorrect.
Now, Bill Russell is very impactful. I believe he's in the top 10. And the reason I put him in my top 10 more so is because of the impact and influence more than the actual basketball player. But he's not number one. I think, our roommate, one of our roommates was Aaron. Didn't he say Bill Russell should have been? He had, because he has 11 rings or whatever. I don't know.
I got Kareem. Kareem like my number 6 player all time.
Now, you see what I'm saying? You got him number 6.
6 or 5.
How you get him that low?
6 or 5. I mean, let me see when we talk about my list. Let's see if it. I think my shit ass. So it go Mike, LeBron, Magic, Shaq, and like the bottom stuff. I feel like it's interchangeable. I feel like they can like flip with each other all the time. Then Kareem, then Kobe. Like again, I can flip. Then Tim Duncan, then Bill Russell, then Bird, and then Hakeem is number 10. Like they all can just flip the last 6 for each other.
Your number 3 was Magic, right?
Yeah.
Number 4 is Shaq.
Was it Magic?
Yeah, you said Magic and then Shaq.
Did I say that right? Make sure. Yeah, Mike, LeBron, Magic, Shaq, Kareem, Kobe, Tim, Bill, Bird, and Hakeem.
I like you have that. Like, did you have that saved or something?
Yeah, because I feel like people always ask you about your top 10, and I always like forget I always forget. So I was like, let me write this shit down so I can like have something that's like set in stone, and then people can debate with me. If that shit is wrong, then it's wrong. It is what it is.
Where's Steph Curry? Is he 12, 11?
Oh shit, I ain't do all that. I don't know, top 20. I don't know. I gotta do more.
Is he ahead of Kevin Durant?
Yeah. Nah, he probably next to Kevin Durant. He's next to Kevin Durant. They're like right next to each other.
I think he ahead by I think he's ahead by 1 or 2. Like Kevin Durant's a better basketball player, but Steph Curry is clearly greater than Kevin Durant.
How many rings? They got more rings.
He got 4 championships, more MVPs.
More MVPs.
Broke the 3-pointer record.
Yeah.
Changed the game in terms of
more generational than he is.
Yes.
Then again, Kevin Durant not more. Steph Curry definitely more generational than him. But a lot of people, there are a lot of skinny, like lanky players now who get buckets. Like I see that a lot. There's a lot of skinny, lanky players who get buckets. So it's
KD has some influence, but Steph Curry the 3-point revolution and all that. Like Steph Curry, and then like I said, Steph Curry won a championship the same year Kevin Durant gets swept. That's pretty
funny.
Terrible for him.
That's crazy. Got swept.
I tell you that main character, right? I tell you that main character arc is all Steph Curry's, right?
Kevin Durant want to be the main character so bad, bro.
But he want to be LeBron.
He not. He keep it, dog. Sucks. It sucks. He keep it. Keep on got. I feel like he's somebody a little better than that. He better than keep it better.
Keep it a
little better.
Who is this? Is he Neji?
Yeah, let's go with that. Neji do be hating too. That nigga did hate.
Yeah, a lot of hate this art.
And niggas do be hating on niggas too. Yeah, let's go with Neji.
I think my top 10 is Jordan, LeBron. Let me see if I do it on my head. Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, Magic, Shaq. Then it was 6. I gotta make sure I'm right because I put Kobe. I think I put Larry Bird 6, and I put Kobe 7. Then I put Tim Duncan 8. Then I put Wilt 9, and I put Bill Russell 10.
You don't got Hakeem on there?
No, I got Hakeem right outside, like 11, and I got Steph at 12. But Steph's probably gonna beat Hakeem because Steph has more influence than Hakeem does. Steph
you don't think Steph could beat Wilt? That's why I don't think I have.
Yeah, Wilt has. Yeah, Wilt has a ton of influence too. In terms of most of the records were switched because of Wilt Chamberlain, and there'll be records never broken like the 100-point game. Bill Russell, because obviously being a black man in the '60s winning championships, and people got like the Boston fans, his own team. Freaking had poop, feces laid it on his bed, feces on his bed because they didn't like black men. No matter how good you were, how many championships you won,
that's crazy.
You're black.
Wait, they had poop? How they get feces in his house?
I think it was his apartment, maybe. I think, or his hotel. I think it's more realistic. His hotel. I think maybe his hotel. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Check it. But yeah, they didn't like him, even though he was winning and he was in their city. Because a lot of people say Boston is a racist city. I don't know. I've never been.
That's the Northeast. That's the North too. Back in the day, the North niggas were a little more chill. A little more chill than other people.
Of the South. They're opposite of the South.
Maybe like Boston, like the South version for the Northeast, I guess. That's crazy as hell.
But the guy who clearly should have been the GOAT is like Shaq should have been the GOAT.
Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal should have been the GOAT. Bro. If he had a work ethic, bro, like Kobe, if he was Kobe in mindset, it would easily be Shaq. Because that Shaq is legit. Those 3 years are the greatest. Those 3 years of that. The reason why he's 5 over like every other center, he's the best. No, it's actually behind Kareem. Is because for a 3-year span, he was the best player
ever.
Like for 3 years, he was the best basketball player.
Can't stop him.
His longevity, that didn't work. But 3 years,
damn.
Especially the first year, easily like just the best player. 38, he averaged 38 and 17 in the finals. It was it's him. You're him.
You're him.
But LeBron, you're gonna beat Kareem unless something stupid happens to you.
That happens this season, right? That will happen this season.
That'll happen this season. If it don't happen, that means the plot. Maybe the book got canceled. Maybe the anime got canceled.
Oh,
and it's like one of those Hunter x Hunter endings. You said it might be coming back. It's like one of those Hunter x Hunter endings where you just like stop and you're like, "Where's the next season?" Is that type of thing? If that happens, that's tough. That'd be all time crazy tough. But
this probably be at the Garden too. It's gonna be at the Garden. Yeah.
Because everything is.
Yeah, that's true. And they'll probably time it like that. I wouldn't be surprised the fucking the manga author probably do some shit like that. Yeah, but that's what it is though.
But if it's in San Antonio or if it's in Houston, because I'm close to both.
Okay.
I'm going to that game.
You gonna pay for it?
I'm gonna pay for that game.
You actually buy tickets to that game?
I will actually go buy tickets to that game and watch that game. If it's San Antonio, I'm not gonna say where I work, but I have a remote job, so I can for sure go and do that because I'm gonna watch that game. That's history, bro. I'm gonna post it on this channel too. Ooh, cool content coming soon. Oh. But that's only if I only got 2 cities. I'm not going to Dallas. Ain't nobody care about Dallas.
Damn.
But I'm going to Houston and I'm going to San Antonio. And LeBron, also, if you beat the record, you have a shot of saying, "Hey, I'm the GOAT," because you have the all-time scoring record. You have 4 championships. You have the most significant championship of all time. So you have a shot of really pushing that on people. And a lot of people believe that you are the GOAT. I don't.
Damn.
A lot of people do. So. Good for them and good for you. But
okay.
Thank you guys for watching this video. That's the end of this. Thank you guys for watching this podcast. We're gonna get some more of these coming out. I'm gonna put the link in the description to my man's channel, moreeses. He's low key been blowing up. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of 2K23 content. So go ahead and check him out. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because YouTube has told me that's extremely important for the algorithm. And if I ever want to make money off of this, then you have to do that. And it's free. So go ahead and do that for me. Hey.
Nobody care about no freaking money.
Oh, no, you can do it for free, but I'm trying to get money. But hey, I will talk to you guys later. And I'm out of here.